What's up? What's up, you guys? It's Keldamuzik here on Diva Talk Tonight, the podcast show. Um, yeah, I got shades on right now because I got something going on with my eye. So, you know what I mean? I don't mean to be so incognito or whatever. but, Chef, ooh wee! Hey, nigga! Hey, boo! What's up, yo? We got another hot guest for you guys tonight. She's a singer songwriter. Can't wait to bring her in. She should be in here shortly. But just wanted to ask y'all, who is you? In other words, how you doing today? um, Shoot, I just got out the shower. You know what I mean? Got the wetness. I just got done running the treadmill. Hey, Chef, ooh wee, hey, that's my boy. That's my chef. I know you're doing Taco Tuesdays tonight somewhere. I need to get my ass over there wherever you at. Have me a couple tacos and whatnot. And whatnot. Hold on, let me get Diamond in here. Oh, it's pretty good, sis. Doing nothing but signing papers, writing music, working on my TV pilot. That's right, you guys. Again, I know I mentioned this before, but I'll be, actually, I'm putting together a TV pilot, and basically it's a 30-minute pilot. Um, it's a journey of my career in the entertainment, music, hip hop industry. So you guys are going to see a lot, and we're going to shop it to networks, and I know we're going to get it picked up somewhere, baby, because there's just so many different online outlets where you can distribute content. So yes. Well, shoot, we need to have you come on the podcast really soon. um Let me invite AJ Husky. You know what I mean? So I guess the question is, how y'all doing today? Oh, you gotta get a great camera lady. Okay. Yeah, no, that always works for me. Um, and so it's so funny, like when we do the casting, I gotta look for somebody who looks just like me, but a bit younger. Not too much younger, but because I'm still young, you know what I'm saying? But I'll probably be looking for like an 18-year-old, 19-year-old to play Keldamuzik when Keldamuzik first started out as a hip hop artist in Oakland, California, baby. Shout out to Oakland, shout out to the Bay Area, shout out to San Jose, Frisco. Like, I mean, the Bay shows nothing but love to each other. We all support each other, whether it's music, films, TV, shoot, whatever the case may be. What's up, Breeda Doll? What's up, girl? Yeah. So, Breeda, we gotta get you on here soon too. So, got something else to share with you guys. The podcast will also be broadcasting on Spotify pretty soon, as well as iTunes, and Google, and a few others. So, on here we do it visually and everything, but my folks, they put the audio on YouTube and other platforms. So, I mean, you guys are already watching it here, and obviously you can watch it over and over and over again once I post it. But yeah, just giving you guys a little insight now. Breeda, what's up with you, girl? Miss Talented Spittress. She could spit. I love my female rappers. You know what I mean? We all got to continue to stick together, continue to make music, continue to collaborate with each other, everything. Like, oh my God, I'm like, am I crying or sweating over this? So, yes, of course, love. Let me see. And just a reminder, if you guys want to come on live, and that goes with, any podcast you go on or any live you go on, make sure you have good camera quality. Make sure your connection is good, your Wi-Fi, because we don't want no hiccups in between the show, right? And sometimes that happens because not everything is 100%. It's just not. I mean, hell, look what kind of shit we went through last year, the last 4 years, with someone in office who we don't really like. So, yeah, just waiting on my girls. You know what I mean? So, let's see. Shit, I should be playing y'all some of my music right now. You know what I mean? You feel me? But I'm still getting used to these new Instagram buttons here. It's like some other shit. Let me see where my girls at. Shoot, in a minute, I'm gonna just have to invite y'all in the room so we can just chat it up until they get here. Let me know if you guys want to come on.
Sorry, girl. I'm laying down. I'm
What up,
chilling.
Britta Doll? How you doing, sweetie?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Look at you, looking all cute as usual.
Thank you. Girl, I'm laying down.
Oh, you just resting, huh?
Yeah, I just made me an eyelash list for my eyelashes.
Oh my God. Tell us about your eyelashes. First of all, I want to introduce you guys to Breeda Doll. She is a hip hop artist. She could spit. I had her at one of my showcases and she killed it. She had the crowd standing up. Oh my God. It was crazy. And she makes lashes too. Okay. I'm going to
Yes.
have her make me some because mine is kind of short. So,
Yeah, I got plenty of them.
okay. When did you start making your lashes?
I started last year. I just decided to just start a business with them, and I know how to put them on. I
Mm-hmm.
know how to, take care of them and make sure they're up to par.
Mm-hmm.
And I am loving what I'm doing with them right now. It's going really good.
Yeah, have you been like doing any vending, like, posting?
Yeah, so I have my eyelashes on 55th
Uh-huh.
on Foothill in Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5483
Mm-hmm.
Foothill Boulevard. They're in there,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been going really good. I've been knowing the store people in there for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and I just asked him one day, and he was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
put them in here, bring them. It's
Dude.
good." So
Wow.
ever since then, it's
Mm-hmm.
been like it's just been wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm gonna start like venturing into the lipsticks and the lip glosses and the bath bombs. I'm really finna get into the bath bombs, the CBD.
Ooh,
So yeah,
yes, that would be nice.
yeah,
Let me know because
uh-huh.
I've been trying all kind of forms of CBD and I don't know. Like it says it's supposed to relax you and kind of put you at ease, but man, that don't do shit for me. Maybe I don't know, my tolerance is too high or I just have too much anxiety, but I'll do the CBD oil. I'll smoke what is it? It's like the hemp cigarettes, whatever, with CBD in it. And
Oh yeah.
nothing
I don't
happens.
really I don't really do CBD because it's not strong enough.
Yeah. You do
So
real.
you might have to do like a low THC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that I have been doing actually. Yeah.
Good. I'm
Yeah.
talking about good. I'm like good.
Good for
But
taking the low THC.
yeah, just a little bit. You don't
Hmm.
have to do a high grade of it, just a little bit to ease your calmness and calm you down a little bit. That's all.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's cool. And
Yeah.
that I need to start. I mean, yeah, I smoke. So I mean, I just started smoking again recently.
Uh-huh.
Um, you know, it's been helping.
I bet you I know. So
Mm,
that's wonderful.
yes. Breeda, let me bring in my guest here.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. You could stay on until my other girl comes. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
this is gonna be posted in places. And I remember I had you on, like, hey girl.
Her hair is
Hey,
amazing.
how you
Yeah,
guys doing?
pretty good.
Good.
I want to
Hi.
make sure you say your name right. It's AJ Haskey.
No, it's Asia Sky.
AJ Skye. I got it all fucked up.
No,
Sorry.
that's why I say that, especially when I see my email address. They always Asia Husky or something. I'm like, hey,
So AJ Skye.
Asia Sky, like
Hey.
the continent.
Ooh, okay. AJ Skye. This is Breeda Doll. Breeda Doll. This is AJ.
Hey.
Hi, you. Thank you, ladies, for having me.
Yes. No. Of course. Of course. You look great. Yes. I love your hair. It is
Yeah,
popping.
her hair is on point.
Mm,
Thank you.
mm.
Shout out to Raya's Trap House. She does braids in this Sacramento area.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
She,
where are you from, Asia?
I'm from Vallejo,
Oh,
but yeah,
okay.
I've
B-Town house.
been for like 3 or 4 years, and Sacramento is what gave me my start, like in my music and everything. Like I used to come out here from Oakland and
Mm-hmm,
do shows like in 2015,
mm-hmm,
and I just got a little fan base and stuff out here. So
mm-hmm.
Sacramento.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
So
hot, y'all.
you're a
It's okay.
singer songwriter. So what kind of music is it? R&B? Is it R&B soul? Is it?
I so my foundation is neo soul type of music, but I also rap too. So, I have like some song features with some people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I can't tell you where to find them. I have them on my email address, but I don't know if the people did anything with the songs.
Mm-hmm.
But I right now have been learning how to mix and master my own sound because it's not easy being a female artist with a different sound, and I
Right.
can't go all the engineers that everyone else is going to because they're used to a certain kind of sound, and I don't have that sound.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's the way you put that, it's like you got to work with the best engineers and the best producers who know how to like cater to your sound. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yes.
To where your music comes out like radio friendly. It comes out clean. It comes out mastered. It comes out professional.
Right.
Yes. So, Asia Skye, tell us how long you've been doing this.
So I've been singing my whole life. Always in the choir. I was always the kid in the grown-up choir and stuff like that. And then when I turned like 12 or 13, I started experiencing depression, and I didn't really feel like I had an outlet to speak to, even though my mom's like my best friend. Sometimes I just felt like it wasn't easy to talk to her, and I started writing. Um, I've been writing ever since. And like when I turned 16, my mom, she was like, we were in the store and a lady was asking me like, oh, do you play sports? Do you do this? And I was like, no, I write music. And then my mom looked at me like, girl, stop telling people that. And when we got in the car, she was like, you need to stop telling people that. And I was like, I do write music. I'm a
Right.
show.
Like,
And she's
Right.
like, okay, let me see. So I wrote a Christmas carol for my brother and I wrote him a rapping portion. and my cousins and I, we sung the chorus. And we put on a little show in the living room, and they was all excited, taking recordings and stuff like, oh, look it, you know? But that was the first time that I knew I could do it. Like, you know, that I had something special, because I was just keeping these things to myself because I felt like that's how I was expressing myself. And I didn't really want to tell anybody about it, so I didn't for a long time.
Okay. And so when you used to tell people you were a writer, your mom said don't say that because she just didn't like.
She said she never seen me writing or you know, doing any music. Like, they know I sing in the choir, and I always would go out for the talent shows and stuff. Like, I'm telling you guys, it would be a group of 12 of us, 6 of us, and I'd be the only one who got up there. They'll get to the talent show and be like, we're not doing it. And I'd be like, I done practiced only one part, but good thing I knew the whole song already.
Right. Damn. And so who are some of the who are some of the artists that you've worked with here in the Bay Area? What's up, Jay West?
So one of the main artists who I work with out of the Bay Area is Jay Bizzle, or JB the King. And he had a good start like back in the early 2000s when hyphy era was around. And when like platinum and sold out. He's a little older, like in his 30s, but he like went platinum in Australia, and so he got to experience tour life and all these shows in another country compared to like over here in the States. And now he's signed to Empire through the Bay Area, and I see them signing a lot of people, so I'm like, I didn't even know we had a Bay Area Empire. So some of the other artists that I work with is this guy named The H from Game, Ty ENT. Like, these are people who I still am friends with to this day. Like, they were the first people to take me into studios. I have a guy named Jai King, Jai out of Vallejo as well, San Francisco area. And I'm telling you, like, this is my first time going into the studios and not knowing anything and just watching, like, I think I can do this. I want to learn how to play on the little thing like y'all do, and I want to learn how to make the sounds be good. That was while I was in high school, like senior year, fresh out of high school.
Wow. Okay. Dang. So you've been doing this for a hot minute. You've been working with all kind of people. So what's next for you? You got a single coming out? You got an album coming out? Or
so right now I am working on some videos because a lot of people have heard my music already and seen me do live performances, but I don't have any type of videos to back up the music that I've had out for a long time. So I think right now I'm sitting down, I'm coming up with strategies to film videos because, again, it's not easy working with a certain sound. Everybody does, like, you know, we have a trend going on out here in the Bay Area, and a lot of the videographers are onto the trend. So I have to find a song that's catchy and trendy and not have, like, sometimes my ideas are a little bit too big. And so I have to have...
Always be open. Whatever you think, put it out there.
Okay. Look, I appreciate that because I tell you, sometimes I'm like, man, maybe I'm being too different. How do I don't really know what lane I belong in. And sometimes
you don't belong in no lane. You belong in your own lane. That's it.
Okay.
Yes. That's who you are. And you got to
really, for real.
Yep. Set the trend. Yep.
For real.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Now, let me ask you both, being from the Bay Area and everything, do you guys find it difficult right now?
I didn't hear you.
Uh-oh, we got the siren zone.
I thought
that's mine.
Okay. No, so I was going to say, being from the Bay Area and being a female rapper, you know, the doors have opened right now for female hip hop artists, but being from the Bay Area, you know, we have a couple hitters that are, you know, doing their thing. But do you guys think that the door has opened for you guys coming from the Bay Area?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I love what I do. I've been doing music for about 6 years now, and I mean, I have a show coming up in Hollywood, and I don't even know where that came from. So things are opening up for me. So I just sit back and I do my music. I do what I feel. And this year I just been doing nothing but freestyles. And I had a DJ hit me saying they want me to come to Hollywood. So I was like, I don't even know where that came from, but okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's big shit. Congrats.
Mhm.
I'm like, yes,
Mhm.
congratulations.
Yeah. So hopefully I'm not too nervous to go out there because, you know, it's people are dropping like flies from this variant and this whatever, and it's starting to hit people I know close to home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's why I'm just making sure I protect myself because I'm not finna let none of this stop me.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
What about you, Asia Sky?
Um, you can't let any of this stop you because this is all a test. That's all it
Right.
is. So you stay prayed up and take the proper precautions. You'll be perfectly fine.
Right.
I also agree with her. Like, come from it is what it is. Sometimes you get love, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get that little crab in the barrel kind of feeling. But I've seen it with a lot of artists that are on right now, and like she said, it is what it is because once you start trending and once you get into the explore page or whatever the case is, they'll be hitting all the time.
That's true. That's true.
Yep.
Well, I'm just so happy there's more females out on the scene right now. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
big ups, all the female rappers doing their thing. And, you know, we all kind of have a different direction that we go in with our music, you know what I'm saying? So I guess, Asia Sky, what direction are you trying to go in? You say you do, you know, neo soul and you rap. Like, what's your message that you're trying to send in your music?
So my message in my music is just that knowledge is power and that we have to go past a certain thing. We can't just be here like, you know, fitting in with the masses and stuff because that's not what we're here for. And most of the time I get people that are like, what do you mean? Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm using my cousin's iPhone. I don't know how to use it. I don't have an iPhone. So I'm like, there's something coming up. I just want people to branch out for knowledge more because it's so much stuff out here that they're hiding from us, and there's so much stuff that us as Black people go through that, you know, we're not aware of. And if one person blows the whistle, then we're all gonna, you know, probably look into it or jump on board at some point. I'm actually starting a podcast called Views from the Skye, and it will touch bases on these type of subjects. Like I'm really excited that you guys have me here right now because this is my first time doing a podcast type of interview. So I really didn't know what to expect, but I watched some of you guys' other ones that you have done, and I was like, okay, you guys kind of give me a concept of how it's supposed to go. It's not any type of way it should go. It's
Right.
just hear
You
what it
do
is.
you.
What'd you say, Breeda?
I said you just do you on
Yeah.
podcast shows.
That's right. That's all you can do is just be you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's it.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, so I wanted to get into some topics here, to discuss some of the current events that are going on right now. And definitely would, like you guys' opinion and, what you guys think. So one of them, my girl Summer Walker say that niggas ain't cool like they used to be. Um, Now, niggas just ain't treating females right compared to how they used to treat the females back in the day. So what do you guys think about that?
Mm. You gotta know how to pick them. For one, you the woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know that, we get into these relationships and they show us stuff right off the bat, but like nowadays, like, right off the bat, like if they really want to mess with you or not. Like, they kind of show it.
Yeah.
I mean, in my cases, they do. I know when somebody wants to really be in a relationship and when they just want to be friends. So, she just, I don't know. I don't know. You
Mm-hmm.
just have to know how to pick them. Like, it's your decision to talk to that person. You made that decision. So don't be mad after the fact, because you know how men are. If you want to keep saying that and saying that and saying it, like, oh, we know how they are. If we know how they are, why do you continue to keep letting those type of men keep you saying stuff like that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would agree with that. My biggest thing that I always tell people, like who like you. If you texting this person 3 times in a row and they ain't responding by now, it's been over a 2 hour period, baby. Find you somebody that like you, because they obviously too busy for you at
Yeah.
this life. Um, I feel like this is just the way of the world. I always tell my mom and dad, like, did you think that love was going to be the same as your grandparents? Because your grandmama didn't have to work, and your grandfather went out to the war. And after he came back from the war, he was messed up. So that bred an independent woman, because she's like, a man can take care of me how he was because now he's messed up. But instead of them trying to nourish the man, they're ready just to send him away. So spread us right now, like, for what we have. People want to be out here and be more independent, getting the same pay as men. You're not going to have the same type of men coming, because they're like, shit, what are you? That's why they keep asking what you bringing to the table, because
Yeah.
we got the same pay grade. Like, I could do this all by myself. I don't actually need you.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not how we're supposed to be. That's
No,
not.
we're not. We're not. Like, I mean, I wasn't raised like that. Like, I was raised to be independent, but like, we was raised in a man and a woman or whoever you loved, period. And what it was about. And nowadays, like, people just, I don't know what men be thinking sometimes. Like, they think they can play a good woman and they're not going to find out. They're going to find out sooner or later, whether it's now or years. They're going to find out, period.
Mm-hmm.
I'll agree with that. Yes, like that's true.
Yeah, they're going to find out. Like, I just got out of a relationship, so I know. So it men are the ones that are the most sensitive, though. Like, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Any man you deal with, I don't care if they the hardest from the streets, they are sensitive when they come home and get in that bed and wanna, yeah, they be sensitive. So it be real funny because I be looking at them like, little boy.
So like
Little boy.
men are more emotional than women.
Nowadays, yes. Usually I say that women are the color to the world and men are the black and white, which is like the structure. But not lately. We've been having to do it all. And I feel like sometimes you could just find, even though there's a feminine man, he could find a woman who has that masculine trait to her that makes them go together. And I just feel like it's like the foods that we eat, and it's nothing more than like, you know, what we put in our body. The type of things that we're thinking about, the environment that we grew up in, because that's true. Men are pretty sensitive
Yeah,
nowadays.
yeah. Yeah. They're sensitive, but like I don't like a man to be too sensitive because if you're too sensitive, I'm not gonna be able to deal with that. I'm not. Like I'm not gonna be holding you and doing all of that. I'm not even like that. No. But like the person that I'm talking to right now, I've never talked to nobody like that ever. Okay? Ever. Like he has really like shown me he take care of his mama. He go to work every day. He get up. He it's like and then I see these other ones that's the same age and they don't even want to get up and go to work. I'll be like, well, what you do all day? Nothing.
Sit on the couch,
Nothing.
scratch my ass.
Oh. Well, I'm on my way to work. I don't even have time to talk. Like, but a lot of men, they don't have that motivation. And like this person that I'm talking to right now is just like, I'm just like amazed. And I'm just like, and it's constant. It's not no half stepping. It's constant. Open my door, open my car door. Like I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is. I ain't used to no shit like this. I had to tell his ass. I said, you know, let me tell you something. I ain't used to no shit like this. I don't know what you're trying to play or what kind of game you trying to play. Like I had to tell him. And he was like, I ain't trying to play no game. This is just how I am. And then I saw how he is with his mama and his sister. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, it's a big difference. Because I didn't see men just totally just let their mama just don't give a fuck.
Ooh.
I have.
Man,
And I be looking like, damn, you do your mama like that? Like,
you'd be surprised with some of
But
the.
see, he's the only one out of a lot. Not even a lot. Just men I see on a daily basis, men I work with at work. Like I'm the only girl on my crew. And what I hear all day is them talking about women. And it not in a bashful way because they know that I'm there. But like the things that they be going through, I'll be like,
Whoa.
the things that they say about women and their hygiene and stuff like that, I just be like, well, you laid with her.
Right. You already knew.
I do. I do. And I don't work with no African American men. These are all different nationalities, just to let you know. So it's just not I'm talking and they talk bad. And I was just like, are you serious? That's how the women y'all be talking to? Like, ugh.
Oh my God. And so wait, the women, when they talk about women's hygiene, I mean,
They was like, yeah, that girl didn't even get up and brush her teeth in the morning. She didn't wash her face or nothing. And she want to be all up on me and stuff like that in the morning and stuff. And I'm trying to be nice to her. Brittany, what should I do? I'll be like, well, tell her to wash her face. Shit. I don't know.
you letting other areas too.
That's the next question I'll be asking. I'll be like, so what time did she get in the shower? Because if it's after 12 o'clock,
oh Lord,
I'm gonna need her to get out. Well, you laid with her, so that's not my problem.
Out in the bed from wherever y'all came from without having a shower.
But the things that men say about women, I think that's why I am very particular because I was raised with a lot of boys and I've seen how they do women. And I was like, I'll be damned if I could be like that. I'll be damned if I be that stupid. Like I've
Yeah,
seen a lot from my boy cousins. Like they taught me a lot. They taught me how to not get played.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And what about you, Skye? Like, have you been in certain situations where you're like, F this Negro, I'm done. She ain't
Yeah. So a lot of times, when I find a guy that that I'll consider for like a relationship or something, um, after like 2 or 3 dates, I already done seen the red flags and ain't gonna be no fourth date. But a lot of the men who know me, they tell me like I'm an intimidating woman because I'll talk with you about anything. You can take me to church. Your grandmama gonna like me, your mama, your daddy, everybody. But if you full of crap, we gonna have some talking to do. And if you just
Hmm.
can't keep like, that's mainly the thing. People nowadays love sugarcoating,
yeah.
but
Right,
Yep.
somebody don't sugarcoat it, they don't know how to handle it. So I'm I'm just leave it right there.
right.
Yeah, yeah. And then what about the guys that play the ghosting game? You try to reach their ass and they are nowhere to be found.
They
Yeah,
come back.
I don't
They
even
come
put
back.
you on.
Yes, them ones who be trying to ghost you, they always come back around because they
Yeah,
start to
they
see.
do all the
And they
time.
usually the ones who ghost you really love you, and they
Hmm.
always come back and be like, I just couldn't handle it right then and there. You
Oh
were
well,
too.
I'm not gonna be on no weird shit with you. So bye.
Hmm.
That's the guy.
That's
Like I'm serious. I'm not finna be on that dumb shit. I don't even know what you're talking about right now. You got me confused.
but then you'd be
You
like, damn, it's you.
you said you love me and then you left. I don't understand that part. I don't know what that is.
And they can't handle you. They love you, just you, the essence of you.
I don't know.
So, I don't know.
And do you guys feel like our generation now, do you feel like there's more baby mamas out there? Right?
Well, I'm not gonna even say and consider a baby mama. They just like just having kids because guess what? I had a kid at 17. I didn't have no more.
Hmm.
I don't know if it was because I was traumatized from the pain, or I just knew how hard it was to really raise a child, like really raise a child.
Hmm.
And so I just didn't want to just keep having kids. And then after I had my first child, I was like, I'm not doing this again because I need to be married because that was supposed to be the plan. No matter how old we was, that was supposed to be the plan. And I didn't come from a background like that. So
Mm.
like if I have another child, I'm sorry, like I'm got to get married.
Right. You want to like do the whole shebang, get married.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm with you, bro. That's why I don't have no kids yet, because I said I'm not being nobody baby mama. I'm not a baby mama. I don't got time for that.
Hmm.
I'm someone's wife, and I have something. I want to build something and have something with somebody. I don't want to just be
Right.
out here, kid, trying to find a way for me to take care of it by myself. Like, why have we? I don't even know what to call it, but why have we settled for that as just like a people? We don't even have no villages and stuff like that no more.
You're right. I think sometimes it just like depends on what environment we're in. And it's kind of like we have no choice. Like some of us haven't even left our block, haven't left our city, and we're only surrounded by the people that we know. And so it's kind of like you become that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I got cousins in Southside Chicago who've never left, and beautiful cousins, and they deserve the best, but they end up going in another direction, and their whole life just turned around, and it's just
Yeah.
like, wow, you know. Like maybe if you would have went to college, maybe you would have found a job out of state, something, you know, you meet the guy that you're looking for. But when you're just
Yeah.
like in a, you know, a centralized environment where this is all you have, it's kind of like, okay.
Yeah. And then just living in the Bay Area, living in Oakland, period, it's set to keep you set here. If you don't have that type of mind frame to know that you want to get out, or it's not even about getting out, it's about if you want better. So you know damn well that you're not going to be able to get a house in Oakland, California. I know goddamn well I'm not going to be able to buy a house right now in Oakland, California. So what that means is
That part.
maybe I do have to move out a little further, but I'm a California person, so I'm not going to ever move out of California. That's just not me. But it's the system is made for you to be set to where you at, to be under a certain amount of money to make. And if that's what you want to do, you know, I'm not going to tell you not to do it because that's what you want, but I am going to tell you that it's better, it's more out there for you. Like I tell people that's under me, that's 24, 27 years old, and they worried about being in a relationship and all this dumb shit. And I just be like, why the hell you worried about that? You 24 years old. Like, you got so much going for yourself right now, and you sitting up here worried about a relationship. Like, you can go back to school and go get an education. Like, you can do hella shit.
Go
Like, you could
travel
be,
the world, see the
yeah.
world.
Like these young ones, I'm serious, these 20-year-olds, some of them, they kind of worried about the wrong shit. And it's a lot of them I come around to that are worried about the wrong shit. And it's like when I was their age, that's not what I was thinking about. Like, I was thinking about going to work, going to school, making sure I kept money in my pocket. I wasn't worried about no damn men or no being in no relationship or nothing like that. I was too focused on trying to get my degree in cosmetology, trying to get a business license. And I'm not saying that I came from the perfect family, but I made sure that I didn't want to be like nobody else.
Yeah.
In my family.
There you go. Set an example.
So, yeah. So, you know, I've been on my own since I was 17 years old, and I've done very well for myself. Like, I'm finna be 35 years old, and some people can't say that they doing this or they doing that, and I be waking up every morning like I'm really, truly blessed. Like, God be really working. He be really watching over me. So I just be like, I wish people, because I was there one day, sometimes you go there.
Yeah.
And sometimes some people cannot get out of that state of mind. And I just be like, I don't know how you wake up every morning with a damn attitude. Like, I remember I used to be like that. I remember.
We've
But
all been there. Like, I mean, sometimes not as bad as others, but we've all kind of had our own situations where it's just like, fuck people, fuck life.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I've been there. And it's not a good, pretty sight.
But
Once
that's
you
what
start,
inspires you guys to write your music, right? Like,
yeah.
go through the hard times, the difficult.
Because everything that I write or I freestyle, it is what I went through, and I don't have nothing. I don't have no problem if you hear me say anything. Just like broke niggas, that is a experience that I went through, and it was very true. To that bag is very true. Can't you tell? My songs are true. I write these songs. I speak from the heart. And people always ask, are you going to ever allow somebody to write music for you? No, I'm not. Only if it's every other word. Now, Beyonce want to write some shit for me. I'm going to tell her straight like this, Virgo to Virgo. You know how we get down. I'm gonna have to do every other word. I got to be a part of it. Like, it is not gonna feel right to me. It's just not gonna feel right. It's not gonna feel right.
Right, right.
So
Okay.
yeah.
What about you, Skye? You write all your
Look, I agree with her. I don't think I would ever let someone try and tell my story, because I'm the poet with the words, and I feel like that's some of these writers. That's why we got so much of the same thing, because everybody writing, just one person's writing everyone's music. They're buying it from one person. So this is where people like you and I come in, and we have like a different sound, a different message, a more authentic feeling that people can be more relatable to, other than they just want to be turned up.
Yeah. I have no problem being turned up. I like the music because I like listening to a lot of rap music, and I don't have a problem with it, but sometimes you have to switch it. You have to think outside the box sometimes. Like, it just, everybody want to do the same things, and everybody want to do the same things, and I'm not with the same things. I'm just not with it.
No, that's good.
So
Good way to separate yourself from other artists, because you're coming from more deeper within than
yeah.
mainstream artists that are just worried about making a hit song for the club or for the radio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't have everybody is who they are, but like for me, I danced from 3 years old up till now. I was professionally dancing, and that's really all I had knew at first. I didn't even know I could really just get behind the mic and start rapping until I was in 27, 26. And I was like, damn, if I would have been doing this in my early 20s, I probably would have got on by now. But
it ain't too late. It's never too late.
Right.
It's never.
But now when I get in the studio, I just be like, dang, I can do this, because I done been in the studio with people before, and I'm like, it's taking you 4 hours.
Okay. Well, y'all want to get into the next subject here. Thank you so much, y'all, for y'all opinions on everything. So next, my girl Ari Lennox, R&B singer, songwriter. She's the greatest. I love Ari. She said she can cuss people out without using a cuss word. Is that possible?
Very.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, if I get, I done called you a bunch of B's and a whole bunch of MFers, and your mama and your granny too, just from a look, and you felt it and you ready to fight. Like,
Yeah.
yes,
So wait, instead of using words, you're gonna do the physical.
it's just a look.
And she said it's just a look.
Oh shit.
I feel like
I got it now, so.
I feel like parents be giving kids, like when you a kid and you know your mama and them not playing because they done gave you that look. Like, it's
Right.
as a grown up too.
Like, don't you do that. I said, don't you.
For real.
Oh my God. Yeah, I have to cuss. Like, I have a dirty mouth as it is, but if I'm letting somebody have it, and don't get me wrong, when we cuss, it's not to sound ignorant, whatever, but you're trying to get your point across. You know what I mean? So when you say the hell with you, you really mean like the hell with you. When you call someone a bitch, you are a bitch.
Yes. So I watched this guy, and he talks about like I don't know, he always promoting this flower called Blue Lotus, and it's like something that you're supposed to smoke for your lungs and stuff and to enhance your pineal gland. But he said the reason that people don't like curse words is because curse words are strong energy, and you can't handle somebody being like, didn't I tell you already? Like, just with one word. You want to hear all that extra stuff, because if they just use a couple cuss words, you probably start crying.
That's true. Especially with the anger behind it. The
Yeah.
yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys feel words hurt more than someone being physical with you?
No, words really don't. Words don't bother me at all. Like, maybe because I got my ass whooped all the time.
No, you such a Virgo.
Because my mama used to tear my ass up because I had a smart ass mouth. So I really used to talk back. But, like, words don't hurt me at all now. When you, like, jumping in my face and you talking with your hands right up in here,
Yeah.
like, that's when I'm just going to, like, try to. Or, you know what I've been doing? I've been woosahing. I'm just going to walk away. Like, I'm just not going to even deal. Because I don't want to go to jail. That's this. I'm being honest. I don't want to go to jail because I'm not going to stop. Like, I'm just going to black out. Like, I'm little and shit. But once you get in my face, like, you in my face, you can call me all the bitches, whatever you want to say. But the face area and that pointing, like that, maybe because that's from getting your ass whooped, you know, whoopings. Mama didn't traumatize me from whoopings. That finger and that pointing, that is a trigger for me. Please don't. It's no, you don't do that.
I used to too. My dad always whooped my ass, like for bad grades and shit. Like, I mean, and he used to work at this company called FMC, so he used to have one of them big ass cowboy belts, and he always hit me like with the hard part, and I was like, ah! Oh my god.
Yeah, we got Louisiana whoopings. Like, go get your own branch, pick the leaves off. I had a belt with my name on it. Like, I just was telling my daughter, because my daughter never got a whooping because I never had to whoop her. Like, I'm serious. I never had to whoop her. Never. I'd be like, don't play with me. And she'd be like, okay, mommy. That's it. But me, I had a belt with my name on it. So, yeah.
The whoopings will keep going. They'll keep going.
Yeah, because I think if I would have whooped my child, I probably would have started crying and shit. Like,
I wish my cry when she gave me a whooping or something. At one time, the last whooping that I ever got, I was like 14 or something, and my mom and dad held me down. And then I couldn't go to school the next day because they done blacked my eye with the hard part of the buckle because they was whooping me.
Yeah, because they trying to whoop you too motherfucking hard and then lost control.
Yeah. So they, they was like, you ain't going to school tomorrow.
These kids got it good in 2000, in the 2000s. They got it good. I'm trying to tell you, because these kids don't get their ass whooped. If they got their ass whooped, I don't think they'll be acting like this.
We wouldn't
but
have
now
that.
You call the police on me. Call the police on me. Best believe when I get out, I'm going to beat your ass again.
All right, my dear. No, I'm just playing. But that is how it is, especially from being like with family from down south. Like that's where my family come from, Texas. So I know it was different, especially being from California, because I got friends who was like, what's a whooping? Oh, you mean like punishment? Grounded? I'm like, girl, what is grounded? You would take away your allowance, and what the hell are y'all talking about? No, I'm talking about go outside, get that switch, and pick the brushes off so I can beat that ass.
Yeah, my daughter's eyes was hella big on Sunday when I was telling her. She was like, what? You have to get your own switch? Yeah, off the tree. You see that tree? And don't get a little one. Don't get that flimsy ass one, because if it break while they spanking you, that's going to make them matter.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember them days. I remember when I was in middle school, I got suspended a lot, right? And I remember my dad, he was like, every time because I got suspended for a whole week once. And so he was like, I'm not even going to whoop you this time. He was like, so I've whooped you so much and it doesn't do shit. But he was like, every time I pass by the, the area where all the kids wait for the bus stop, he's like, every time in the morning when I pass by that bus stop and I know you're not there, he's like, I'm just going to come home and just start whooping you. I'm like abuse. Like, you can't say that. Like nowadays, CPS will come knocking at your door right away. for something like that. But it's funny. Is it me or is it only Black kids have it harder? Black families, because yes, you're right. Like all my friends are like, oh, I'm grounded, or my allowance got cut short, or I can't go out this week. Now, I used to get my ass whooped.
Yeah.
That was my punishment.
Yeah, I got whooped. And it wasn't just by one person, because my mama used to
Nope.
get on the phone and tell everybody.
Whoop
Oh,
you in the ear.
The uncle come over, I'm getting chastised, yelled at, all kind of shit. It's the weekend and they done all over here at once. Like, why you getting this and why you doing? I'll be like, this is ridiculous. Like,
right.
this is over abuse. Like,
I'm scared
I
when she
tell
said
my
this.
daughter all the time, y'all kids got it hella good.
Hella good.
Like, hella good. My daughter is hella good though. Like, she only has to do 5 credits of 12th grade. And she's deciding to go to school a whole day until 12th grade is over. And she's just like a breath of fresh air. And I look at other kids and I'll be like, I will beat the shit out of your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like my little cousins, I beat the shit out their ass. If my child was like that, shit. I think my daughter already fucking, and my daughter is 2 times bigger than me.
mm, mm. And she ain't messing with the bad boys or anything, is she? She
Oh
got
no, she can't. No, she hadn't. She couldn't have a phone until she was 18 years old when she became a teenager. Um, because she just wasn't intertwined with us, with her family. She
yeah.
was too much into that online shit and I couldn't take it no more. So I took everything away and I told her, don't ask for it. Don't even ask for the shit. Because if you ask for it, I'm going to get fucking pissed. And like ever since then, like she's just been doing hella shit. She's a painter. She reads hella books.
Mm-hmm.
She don't listen to the type of music I listen to. She don't listen to the music that we listen to. She listens to a lot of independent, a lot of jazz, a lot of different stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah, she's on the right path.
yeah, she's like a real live painter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she's really good. And like, I just hope like she don't turn 18 and just go buck wild. But I think she's gonna be good though, because she's like already getting enrolled in college and she's already doing stuff. So I'm like, heck of juice. I'm like, I ain't never. Well, when I was in high school, I did all my classes early too. But for kids to do it now in the COVID and all the shit that they had to go through, like my daughter was real life down about that shit. She didn't go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
She wouldn't go nowhere like that.
That's good. I mean, shit, we all stayed in the house for a whole year, right? I mean, pretty much, or
Yeah.
Not over here. Not where I'm at.
You
I
went?
I didn't stay in the house. I traveled. Like
Where'd
I went to New York. I went to New Jersey. I went like to that whole little DMV area, and I went to go and try and meet my father's sons. So technically my brothers, but they weren't like brothers. You know what I'm saying? So, but I had a good experience. Like connect with some people that I never thought I would even meet. Just being independent on my own. Like I left and when I left in like July, June, and I didn't come back home until like November, December, like just traveling everywhere, like going from one to the next thing, making some money, like, so, I met like a lot of cousins and stuff that I didn't know, and got to find out some stuff about my father's family, find out what nationality we are and things like that. And I just want like to help people get in touch with our roots, like who we are as a people. Like, your daughter, she gonna succeed because you're a mother who cares. Most of these moms But damn, they out here let their daughter, they selling their daughters, they pimping their daughters. This your baby though, but you love her. But you'll give her a man that she don't even know anything about, and you know about him, and you'll still give her away to him. But the fact that you care is what's gonna keep her good. Because she cared. I was a virgin until I was 21 years old. I'm 26. I ain't been having sex that long. I don't even know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? And all the girls around me, oh, you still a virgin? They doing stuff that I still ain't did. I don't know what the hell they was talking about. I'm just finding out right now as a grown up, like, they was doing this in high school. Damn, no wonder they really didn't like me, because they knew that I sold snacks in high school. I walked around with 3 duffel bags, like the sports ones. One had soda, one had frozen food, and one had dry stuff. And I used to make $5 a day. When I tell you the teachers started hating on me, they was calling on the walkie-talkie. The people in the campus yard didn't even know who I was, but I hear my name on the thing like, Arnisha Lane, yeah, you'll see her. She has a lot of bags. I see them, and I go and get my bag to the freshmen, to the people who I know that ain't gonna steal from me. Even if they do steal a little bit, I'll still make money. So I had to get smart about it. And I'm not even at school at this point for school, because I'm going in class having to fight 3 and 4 girls at a time. Like, Vallejo, that's how I made a song called Itty Bitty City. Like, I got a little sample of it on there. But it's the environments that these people is growing up with, and the parents, they don't have any type of love. They're raised on survival. So when they get to school, they want your lunch, they want your shoes, they want you, they want to be your friend, really, and they want to talk to you, but they don't like you because you come from, you different.
Right.
Oh my God, that's like speaking my truth. I'm originally from San Jose, and you know, when I moved to the East Bay, every time I talk to somebody, they're just like, "Where are you from? Where are you from?" And I'm like, "Look, at the end of the day, shoot, we all black, we all the same people." I was like, ain't nothing different about me. You know what I mean? But I mean, yes, we're all different in our own ways, but it's just some people just can't accept it. Like, and yeah, they don't want to relate. People don't want to relate to you, you know, because of their lives, their backgrounds.
What happened to our girl?
Breeda. Let me see. Let me try to invite. Oh, this damn iPhone. Yeah, iPhone is just like, oh my God. Let me try to find her. Breeda Doll, there you are. Come on in if you can. Yes, yes. But it's cool to be different, and that's good that you know that you're different and you're confident in yourself, and you don't let anybody mess with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I don't know if I think that just comes from having strong parents. Like, my mom and my dad, like, they were always the ones out of their friends who were the different. And even though they just like, oh, these are my friends and stuff, the people were jealous of them. And I seen this as a child. And my brothers, my mom and dad, they like to entertain. They used to throw parties all the time, cooking for people. But my mom, she just recently told me, like, that's just who I am. Like, I know them bitches didn't like me, and that's why parties. And I came down, and I always looked a hot mess when I cooked the food when they first would come. So by the time I'm done cooking and I come down the stairs, they know that the queen bitches arrived. So yes, please eat my food and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, that's where I get the kind of personality that I have. I didn't even know my mom thought like
that. Go, mom.
Right.
All right, well, Asia Skye, I'm gonna wrap this up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I appreciate you for having me. Thank you.
Yes. Are there any last words that you want to tell anybody, everybody?
Yes, you guys be on the lookout for my podcast called Views from the Sky. Also, go and check me out on YouTube. Asia Skye, space in between the Asia and Skye. Yes, I don't know. just be ranting sometimes, but I do really appreciate you having me here. And I look forward to working with you guys. Like, I'm gonna be doing some stuff, and I will definitely be involving you. And the other lady, what was her name?
Oh, Breeda Doll.
Breeda Doll. Okay. So yes, I'm gonna be doing some stuff, and I look forward to having you guys be a part of it.
Yes, of course. And I'm always down to support, hardworking artists, entertainers, actors, models, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, we all got to stick together and we all got to keep doing this. You know what I mean? Like, never give up.
Okay. I agree with you.
All right, sis. Well, thank you so much. And we'll be in touch.
Okay. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Bye, you guys. Diva Talk. Woo!